So boom, one of my subscribers hit me in the DMs and he explained that he was in the process of buying a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT had 99,000 miles on it, and the person on Facebook Marketplace, which is where he found the car, Facebook Marketplace said bring him $27,000 in cash. The car is yours. $27,000 for a Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT, and the car is yours. All right. So the guy brings $27,000 in cash, all stacks, right? Brings him the cash. The guy hands the keys over, hands the car over. It's yours. The car is completely fine, runs right, sounds good, looks good, everything's good. So the guy decides to take it down to the local courthouse the next day and get it registered. Wants to get his license plate, sticker, all that stuff, get it registered with his particular state, all that good stuff. So he's sitting there handing over the VIN number to the lady at the front desk. She runs the VIN number. She says, hold on for 1 second. I'll be right back. She goes away, calls the police. The police show up. The police look at the VIN number. The car has been stolen. It's somebody else's Jeep SRT. They stole the Jeep SRT and then they put it on Facebook Marketplace and sold it for $27,000. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video, man. So you can tell I'm in the car that makes this a car vlog. You already know what's going down. When I come around, let's get into a car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets. Anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you're in the right place for another. So that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So I've told you guys, come on now. When it comes to these cars, Scat Packs, Hellcats, Trackhawks, Jeep SRTs, TRX Rams, Durango Hellcats, Durango 392s. If the deal is too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it normally is. And this is a situation over here. I'm not going to put my man's name on blast, but he DM'd me and explained his entire situation. Young dude, 18 years old, man. 18 years old. At 18, what, you're just now graduating high school, right? So I'm assuming he's either graduating high school or already graduated high school. Decides that he wants his first car to be a Jeep SRT, Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. So I assume that the young man's been working hard, saving his money. He goes to Facebook Marketplace. I have heard nothing but horror stories about Facebook Marketplace. Now, I've heard some good ones, but normally when it comes to scats and cats, it's normally a horror story. He goes to Facebook Marketplace, looks for Jeep SRT in his area. I don't know if he was looking for a Jeep specifically, but that's what he found. He finds a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT with 99,000 miles on it, and the dealer or the seller wants $27,000 in cash. That's 27 in cash. Now, realistically, he did the Kelley Blue Book and looked up the value of that particular car, and it should be selling between $33,000 and $38,000. So technically, he's getting it below market value. It's an SRT, so it's going to hold its price or hold its value. It's not the worst deal in the world. 99,000 miles is kind of high, but at the same time, I mean, it's a Jeep SRT. It should hold its value, right? So he goes to buy it. Goes to the seller, $27,000 in cash, all stacks, 18 years old, goes and buys it. Of course, the seller takes the money, has no issues, hands over the key, hands over the car checks out, it runs right, sounds right, looks right, everything is right about the car. So the buyer, 18-year-old kid, decides that he's going to go down to the local courthouse and get the car registered. This video is sponsored by CarLock. CarLock is a car security device that I stand by and recommend for some extra security and peace of mind if you own a Dodge Charger or Dodge Challenger. Check them out by clicking the link below in the description. Use code Knockout360 for an additional 10% off your Amazon purchase. And also use code Knockout360 for 14 extra free day trial. Let's get into the video. You know what I'm saying? Get his tag, his sticker, all that stuff. You know, some states require you to get a sticker on your tag. Some other states don't. North Carolina requires you to get a sticker on it that says that this car has been inspected and registered as of this year and it's current. So he goes down there to get it, goes up to the front office lady or whatever down at the courthouse to get it registered. And if you've ever seen those movies where it's like, you know, something's not right and you're talking to the front desk assistant or the assistant or whatever, and something's not right and she's like, hold on for 1 minute, I'll be right back. That's exactly what he explained to me happened here. He said he went up there, spoke to the lady at the front desk, gave the VIN number, the make and model of the car, and obviously she ran it through her systems, which is more more accurate than whatever he was using, because he used an online VIN check website. when he bought the car. And coincidentally, the car was reported stolen the day before he bought the car. Like, he was on Facebook Marketplace so quickly when that car was posted that it literally happened within a couple days. And the car was reported stolen the day before he bought it. He went to VinCheck.com or some VinCheck website, ran the VIN checked out, is everything good? Because I'm assuming it had not updated in the system, because it's only been 24 hours since it was reported stolen. So the lady at the front is running the VIN number, and of course it comes back stolen, unbeknownst to the person or the kid that bought the car. She says, hold on for 1 minute, calls the local police, because that's procedure. Once you find out the car has been stolen, you got to call the police, because somebody's trying to register somebody else's property in their name and it's been stolen. So the police pull up, and I'm going to put some video up right now, and they literally impound his shit right then and there. They put it on the tow truck and they impound it and give it to its rightful owner. The messed up part about this is that the 18-year-old kid is out of $27,000. Whoever stole that car hit a quick $27,000 lick. And they can't find this dude, obviously, because his profile doesn't exist at this point. It's deleted and he's gone. For all we know, he could be in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Scottsdale, Arizona, chilling with $27,000 in cash. Cash is untraceable. That money's gone. And that car is going back to the rightful owner. And the only person that gets fucked over in this situation is the 18-year-old kid, because he's out $27,000 in cash. And if you can imagine being 18 with $27,000 in cash, like, come on now, you had to have worked hard for that. I'm sure that took you some time to save up that money for that car. Unfortunately, the car gets impounded, and it's at this point back with the rightful owner. The person who sold it is nowhere to be found. His profile has since been deleted, obviously. And the 18-year-old kid is out $27,000, and he's got to basically start over from scratch. I've heard horror stories about Facebook Marketplace, especially when it comes to these cars, scats and cats. If I were you guys, aside from taking a police officer with you at the time that you are purchasing the car from Facebook Marketplace, I would not fuck with Facebook Marketplace when it comes to these cars. Now, I know 3 other people that have bought used cars from Facebook Marketplace and had no issues. One of my homeboys bought a PT Cruiser, and that was his daily driver, from Facebook Marketplace. One of my other homeboys bought a Chevy Tahoe from Facebook Marketplace. It was used, no issues whatsoever, right? Because let's be honest here, nobody's really trying to get over on somebody selling a PT Cruiser. If you're selling a PT Cruiser for $3,300, like, nobody's really trying to get over on you on that. You know what I'm saying? They stopped making a PT Cruiser in like early 2000s, something like that, mid 2000s. Nobody's trying to get over on you when it comes to that. But scats, cats, SRTs, Jeeps, Dodge, Chargers, Challengers, Rams, TRX, all that shit, somebody's trying to make a quick lick. Now, $27,000 in cash for a 2017 Jeep SRT is below market value. And I'm quite sure that the people that were selling this car knew that, which is why they knew that it would be more attractive than putting that car at like $35,000 or $38,000. Because based on the mileage, based on the year and the trim of this car or the SUV, it should have been between, like I said, $33,000 and $38,000. So the fact that they put it at 27 is one of those things like, oh, I found a unicorn. I got something that's below market value. 99,000 miles, although it sounds like a lot, is not a lot for a Jeep. You know what I'm saying? Those cars are built for that. They're built to last. And $27,000 in cash, obviously, because it's untraceable. Once you hand that money over, it's almost like it didn't even exist, at least from your perspective. And literally, the car went so fast on Facebook Marketplace, it had only been up there for a day and a half, maybe 2, before this kid went and saw it and bought it on the spot. So it wasn't one of those things where it was on Facebook Marketplace for days, weeks, months, and then it got reported stolen. Like, I mean, if you can imagine, and I'm just making up this timeline, let's say it was stolen on Monday, it was on Facebook Marketplace Tuesday, the kid bought it on Wednesday, and the owner of the Jeep reported it stolen that Tuesday. And the person who bought it, the kid who bought it for $27,000, went to some VIN check website and checked the VIN, and everything came out clean because, you know, the system did not have enough time to update. So from the kid's perspective, he just got him a once-in-a-lifetime Jeep SRT for $27,000, and he's about to have fun and do all this, that, and the third with it, when in actuality it was stolen. And this is not the first time that I've heard stories about this. I mean, there was another situation where a kid out in California, and I did a video on this recently, or a while back actually, where he stole an SRT Hellcat Challenger, believe it or not. And the Challenger was like rented, like they was renting the Challenger out on like Turo, and the person who rented it out put it on Craigslist to sell it, and made a quick, I think like it was a quick flip. Like he only wanted like 17,000 for it, and he got away with the cash. So shit like this happens, guys. And I'm saying all this to say, when it comes to these cars, if you see a deal that looks too good to be true, 9 times out of it is, especially on the Craigslist and the Facebook marketplaces. I even think eBay sells cars. You gotta do your homework when it comes to these cars, man. Like, check the VIN number immediately. If you gotta take a damn state trooper or sheriff department officer or a local police officer with you to do it, take somebody with you. Don't go into these deals blindly, because people get screwed over. You know what I'm saying? And this kid right here, got screwed over at 27,000. Now, 27,000 may not sound like a lot to some of you guys out there. I know you guys are balling, but $27,000 to the average person is a whole lot of damn money. For some people, that could be half of their salary for the year. That could be a quarter of their salary, or it could be damn near all of their salary for the year. So this kid's out $27,000. There's nothing that the police can do as far as getting his money back, because everything was done via cash. Everything was done in person. So there's no, like, you know, bank statements or bank routing numbers or anything like that. Everything was done in cash, in person. So that $27,000 is gone, and that Jeep is going back to the rightful owner. I'm telling you guys, I mean, and this kind of brings up another thing. If your car has been stolen, you might want to check Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, because you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised to see your car up there for sale. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can only imagine if somebody had stolen a car or something like that from somebody, and then you go to Facebook Marketplace and see a 2023 Hellcat Jailbreak for sale with 2,000 miles on it for $27,000. And it's like, hold on, that looks familiar. That's got a Lane Hogs banner on it. That looks real familiar. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I mean, there's one or two ways that the things that they do with these cars go. And I'll say that to say, like, I've seen people's cars get stolen and they chop it and send it to Atlanta or send it somewhere down there, and it gets chopped up into 1,000 pieces and everything gets sold. Everything from the damn steering wheel to the engine, to the wheels, to the tires, everything gets sold. I can't tell you how many of those junkyard Instagram pages are in my DMs right now, tagging me because they want me to repost that they've got Hellcat replica rims for sale for $500. And it's like, you got to think I'm not stupid. Like, I know no one is selling their damn rims for $500 to you so that you can then sell it to somebody. Like, nobody's taking their Hellcat rims off and then just selling them for the sake of selling them. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody's taking their damn engine or transmission out of their Hellcat and selling it for the sake of selling it. You stole that damn car, you broke it down, and now you're selling it bit by bit. And you're tagging me because you want me to repost that you've got a Hellcat transmission for sale for $600. I'm not stupid. So that's the first way. And then the other way is that when people steal your shit, they just want to joyride in it. They just want to be on the scene late at night at the car meets, joyriding in a Hellcat that's not theirs, a Scat Pack that's not theirs, tearing their shit up, knowing that it's not their car, it's not their problem. All they're responsible for is putting gas in it, which is a small price to pay when you're in the $90,000 car that's not yours. So I'm telling you guys, just be careful when it comes to these cars. I feel like I learn something every day when it comes to these cars. Unfortunately, this young man is out of $27,000, and he's had a hell of an experience when it comes to buying his first Mopar. I'm sure he won't forget this. He says that he wants to stay Team SRT, Team Mopar, but this hurt him really bad, and I can understand that. From now on, guys, if you're buying a used Scat or Cat, aside from knowing the person personally that you're buying from, aside from taking a sheriff's officer with you during the transaction, buy your car from a used car lot dealership. You know what I'm saying? Buy your car from a dealership. That way you can take the guesswork out. 9 times out of 10, that car is not stolen sitting on the dealership parking lot. That's all I got to say on the matter. I hate it for this kid. You know, I wish him the best. But this is the type of shit that happens to us. So be careful out there if you're in the process of buying a used car. If it's too good to be true, 9 times out of 10 it is. It's been your boy Knockout. See you in the next one. Peace.